Yo, yo, this is kind of fire, man. This is kind of fire. Hold on a second. What I'm about to do is I'm about to let people know we up in here. This is episode one of my brand new show, and it's actually pretty dope. I didn't even know that you could play this music. Which is kind of ill. You know what I'm saying? So hold on a second. This is kind of ill. Got some music. Let me let some people know we up in here. This is kind of dope. I wonder if I can put my own music in here. This is crazy. This is pretty interesting. I'm gonna just let it rock out for a second. I'm gonna let it rock out. I'm gonna let it rock out. Oh shoot! Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, welcome to my brand new show, man. I'm excited about it, and it actually came at a really good time, surprisingly, because Instagram just blocked me from going live over something ridiculous. So if you're new to the show, which you obviously are, because it's day number one, you know, say something in the chat. What's going on? I'm gonna just drop something going on. The show doesn't have a title yet. I ain't gonna lie, don't have a title yet. I'm all about taking imperfect action. So with that being said, the show's about marketing. So occasionally I'm gonna have on some guests, and then I'm gonna teach a lesson, and sometimes I may have the guest on. The guest is gonna teach a lesson. We're gonna go back and forth. And I also thought about bringing on some real people that got real, they got real issues going on in their business, and we just go back and forth. But I'm super excited about the opportunity to teach marketing, different marketing tactics to people live. You know what I'm saying? I might do it every day. I might do it 3 times a week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Um, but basically, on today's episode of the marketing show without a name, we're basically going to be talking about the secret formula. And what is the secret formula? The secret formula on how to get a clear vision on your client avatar, figuring out where they are, and then how you can best position yourself to get new clients, right? Um, on my recent post, I talked about on Instagram, I talked about how people aren't getting more clients because their messaging is all jacked up. They don't know who they're selling to, right? So if you don't know who you're selling to, you can't create the proper messaging. If you don't create the proper messaging, you cannot get out to the right people. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can get out to the right people if you don't have the right messaging. It's like it's nearly impossible. So one of the key things I'm going to be doing show to show, episode to episode, is dropping a link, right? And this link is going to give you access to some of the show notes, and then that way you can use these notes and implement them into your business right away. You know what I'm saying? Today, like I said, we're gonna be talking about the secret client formula, and this formula is from this book right here. This is amazing book, .com Secrets. So I read ferociously every day, and I take a lot of my lessons and I disseminate those lessons so I can teach and share to my clients, my community, and new people that I may come across. So what I'm teaching you, the secret formula, is literally coming from this amazing book right here. And this book is thick, right? And it's part of a trilogy. And I cut through all of them so I can continue to level up and get better. So this secret formula is from Russell Brunson's book, .com Secrets, which is the first one of the trilogy. And this secret formula is going to be so impactful. You guys are going to learn so much. And you can take this formula and get a clearer idea on who you want to sell to, where that person is hanging out. How do you attract this person? And then how do you actually get a result for this person? Okay. Now, if you do me a favor real quick, I would appreciate it if you share, take this link, right? Take this link Share this link out with as many people as possible, right? Just text it out. Um, let's get some more people on here so they can take advantage of this awesome information. And when this is over, it's going to be available for you to rewatch directly on YouTube. All right. So if you're watching right now, feel free to ask questions and interact because I will answer those questions in real time, especially if they're relevant to the subject matter. So, the secret formula, right? Secret formula question number one is, who is your dream customer? Who's your dream customer? Who is your ideal person that you have in mind that's going to buy your products and is going to buy your services? Do you know who this person is? Can you describe this person? Do you have any idea if it's a male, if it's a female? Are they older? Are they younger? Are they in school? Are they post grad? Are they into sports? Do they like yoga? Do they like plant-based food? Do they eat whatever? Are they on a diet? Are they not on a diet? You have to get as specific as you can with the idea of who this customer is. Because one of the main things that I want you guys to understand is that you are not selling your product and service to everyone. As much as we would like everyone to buy our thing, everyone is not our customer. So what I mean by that, is as specific as we can get about who our client avatar is, right? Who our dream customer is, as specific as we get. We have to understand that there's multiple versions of this person out here. Multiple versions, thousands of versions of maybe even millions of versions of this person out here. All we have to do is locate that ideal conceptual understanding of who this person is. The conceptual understanding of who this person is, literally design it out. And if you feel like you are the ideal client for your product or your service, then I would start from you. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What are the places you like to hang out? What are some of the languages you like to use? What are some of the food you like to eat? What are your idiosyncrasies? What are your cadences? You know, really think about you, because if I think about me, the ideal client that I want to serve is definitely someone like me, because I'm willing to spend money to get access to information. I'm willing to take imperfect action. I'm willing to show up every single day for my goals and the things that I want to do. That's what I'm willing to do for me. And it doesn't matter where the information is or where the access is. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for me to go get it. And if I need to spend money, I'm going to spend money, right? I don't have any reservations of spending money. So I need to find more people that look like me, that I'm not necessarily look like me, but are in my, you know, conceptually like me. Because if I can find more conceptual people like me, then I can literally find my client and directly market to my client with the messages that I create. So the main thing is you want to imagine and literally put together who your dream customer is, who your client avatar is, as specific as possible. Number two, you want to think about, okay, well, where does this person hang out? Where is my client avatar hanging out? Especially online, right? Because that's where you're probably going to spend a bulk of your time. Where does this person hang out? What websites do they go to or flock to? What Instagram accounts are they watching? Are they on Instagram a lot? Are they looking at fitness accounts? Are they looking at meme accounts? Are they looking at some of the influencers that entertain? That's great information, because now you can know where you can market and where you can potentially show up, or what hashtags you can use to find some of these people. That's extremely important. You want to know, where do they hang out online? I mean, think about where you hang out online. You may go to the same few pages every day to get information, to be entertained, to get alive, or to get a laugh, to get an update, to share things like that. Because we all share things amongst our friends. So maybe the ideal pages that you're going to, if you're the ideal client avatar for your product, may be a great place for you to actually start. So what are some of those places? Like, I would literally write those down and identify that, because you can then circle back with this list You can start directing some of your content to maybe go on some of those pages if it's relevant, or if they're pages that take promo, or you start to engage with people that are on these pages in the comments, because your ideal customer may be in those comments on those pages that you're hanging out with, or those pages where you feel like your ideal client is at. Right now, you have an idea of who your client avatar is. You have an idea of where this customer is hanging out. Now you want to talk about is, what is the bait? What is the bait? What are you going to use to attract your client avatar? What are you going to use to attract this person? Right? And when I say attract, think about it. Are you going to give something away for free? Are you going to give away a consultation? Do you have a downloadable asset? Are you doing lives? Is it content you're posting? Do you have a mini course? Um, are you gonna do? Let me think for a second. Is it a checklist or something that you want to give them? A questionnaire? Um, you know, think about, what are you gonna use for bait to get this person interested, and at the same time exchange that asset for that person's contact information, which obviously is the data. What are you going to use? What are you going to exchange with this person to get access to their data? And if you don't have anything to exchange, well, then we just create something, right? We go to Canva. Maybe we can even use Microsoft Word, make a PDF. If you already have a course, all you have to do is offer that link. You can use a jot form or type form. Maybe it's the questionnaire, things like that. So what I'm like, same thing. What I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna drop this little type form. If you want access to the questions, I'll put it right here. Do you want access to um, this secret formula? Right? If you want access to the secret formula, click this link right there. Fill out the questionnaire, and I will send it to you. Something like that. So you do the same thing. What can you exchange to get access to the consumer's data, so then you can follow up with them and give them the thing that you promised that you was going to give them? You know, how do you bait them? How do you lure them in by giving them something in exchange, something that they want to value in exchange for their data? Because now that you have their data, you are able to message them. You are able to provide them more value. You are able to connect with them. You are able to do business with them potentially. But at the very least, you are able to start engaging with that consumer, right? So, what bait do you have, or what bait can you create from the current assets and resources that you currently have? All right. Now, number 4 is, what is the unique result that you can promise or that you can give them? What is that unique result that you can promise or that you can give them? So think about this. You identify who this person is. You know where they're hanging out. You created some type of bait, right? You created some type of bait. Now that they're in your ecosystem, what can you provide them with that is going to be a solution to the problem that they have? Or what is the thing that you can provide them with that's going to be a result for the issue that they may be facing? How are you going to bring them from where they are now to where they want to go? How are you going to do that? What does that actually look like? Right? You have to put that together now. Because now that you have them, right? And then maybe that thing is, maybe it's a program, maybe it's a book, maybe it's a workshop. Maybe it is a series of questions, series of Q&A. Again, maybe it's a checklist. Maybe it's some type of downloadable asset. Maybe it's a coaching program that might be 8 weeks long, or maybe six months long. What is the thing that you are going to give them? What that's going to give them their result. That's going to give them that transformation. What does that look like? You may have to build that out, right? You need to make sure that whatever you build out is highly packed with value, right? You want to make sure that whatever price point it is, or whatever the exchange of effort and energy that it is, that on your side, you're going to be giving them that tenfold, right? Because they want to believe that, whatever they're investing, that is worth it because you're over delivering on the value. You want to always over deliver on the value. Always over deliver on that value. So if you're able to do these four things effectively, and you're able to do these four things consistently, right? You will 100% be able to identify your ideal client, locate your ideal client, attract your ideal client, right? And then give them a result or transformation, right? That they will rave about and that they will tell other people about, and that they will stay with you because maybe you have another program, another offer that takes them to that next level, right? All you need to do is master these four things, master this secret formula, and it will give you a lot of clarity. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, that's the thing. You want to make sure that forget what everyone else does because everyone else is just be like, my product and service is for men and women, 16 to 45, that are on online, that are, I want to sell to everybody. But if you're selling to everybody, you're selling to no one. If you're selling to everyone, you're selling to no one. Now, can you create a product or service that, could benefit everyone? Yes, you can. Can your marketing target everyone? No, it can't. Because if your market is targeting everyone, it's going to miss the mark. You know, it's going to miss the mark. You have to talk directly to and specifically for, the ideal client avatar or your dream customer who your product and service is for. And as a result, if that product and service is of value, the other people will find you too, right? You are not isolating your consumer. You are literally ensuring that the message that you're crafting and the product or service that you offer is specifically for them. 100% specifically for them. And it works like magic, right? Because as you create content um that's speaking specifically for your client avatar, you know what you end up doing? You end up repelling, right? You end up repelling the customers, the clients that are not for you. You end up repelling the customers and clients that are not for you because you don't want people that are not going to be good clients. You don't want people that are going to nickel and dime you. You don't want people that don't want to see the value. You don't want people that's going to constantly ask you for a discount. You don't want people that's going to be returning your product or service. You don't want people that are going to be giving you a hassle. That's not what you want. You want to serve people at the highest level. You want to serve your ideal client avatar at the highest level. And you can't do that if you're not speaking to them because you're going to be distracted by all these other clients and all the other potential customers who are not ideal, right? And you're going to be providing a lower level of service because you're going to be stuck with dealing with all these other things that you don't need to be dealing with, returns and exchanges and requests for discounts and just people wanting free, 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 right? So if you lock in on exactly who you want to sell to, you start creating messages based on that ideal consumer, you can then start to repel everyone who's not that ideal consumer and then really start serving that ideal consumer on the highest level. And when you serve them on the highest level, they're going to be your clients. They're going to want to stick with you. Now, does anyone get that? Does anyone get that? I see Doc Hoffman here. I appreciate you, bro. Angela, I see you. I see you in there. Does everyone who's watching this currently live get that? I want to make sure. I want to make sure the people that are paying attention get that. I want to make sure you get that. Also, if you feel like this secret formula is of value and you would like these specific questions, leave a number one in the chat. Leave a number one in the chat. Just do that right there. Um, Jason, what's going on, man? I'm gonna here. Hopefully you can click this type form. Click this type form, fill out this little survey, and I will send you these 4 questions. Because that's how this show works. I'm gonna deliver a lot of value every single day that I'm on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it 5 days a week or 3 days a week. We'll see. Um, right? And I'm going to deliver value. Now, for the ones that are on right now, ask me any questions you want because I want this to be interactive, right? So ask me any questions you want. Okay, Mo Billionaires. I didn't know that was you, Angela. I see you now. Ask me any questions you want. So if you have any specific questions on your business, ask me right now, and I will give you an answer in real time because I want to help you guys. Whatever I can do to help you. That's what this show is about. This is what this marketing show about that does not have a name at the moment. Ask me any questions that you would like, and you know, I will give you an answer. Let me see. I'm on my new show. Somebody is texting me on my new show on YouTube, streaming right now. So I'm gonna go over the points again, right? So we narrowed down who our ideal client avatar is, right? We know who our dream consumer is, right? We figured out where they are online. What 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sites are they going to primarily? Now that we have this information, we can then spend time on the comments of some of these posts, locating these people, excuse me, so we can DM these people to start conversations and engage with these people. Then we can take them off the platform, or we can encourage them to click the link in our bios to get access to our information that's going to help transform them, right? And when we click the link, and as we move into the link in our bio, right, we are baiting them in exchange for their data. So what are we baiting them with? What asset do you have, or what asset can you create that they would, love to get access to and give you their data? And then once you do that, what is the result? What is the big promise that you can give them, that transformation that you can give them that they will be excited about, right? Angela says, do you feel my brand avatar is clear? Let me see. So drop your brand avatar down and I will give you some feedback in real time. And this show is gonna be 30 minutes. So we got about 6 or 7 minutes left. So just drop the avatar description below, and I will get to it. Yo, I love this show already. Like I'm so excited. This is dope. This is so dope. This is so in line with what I'm looking to do. So I'm super excited, and it's only gonna get better, man. Like literally, it's only gonna get better. Yeah. So drop your avatar below, and I will get it to you. And then, like I said, anyone who wants access to these 4 questions, just fill out the survey above, and I will send them to you. Because this secret formula will work. It works. It's incredible. I will send you the detailed breakdown. Like it works. This is how I know who my client avatar is. I help coaches and consultants who struggle, right, with marketing, get a clear message out, sell more, and get more clients with content marketing. That's what I do. That's what I do. So if you're a coach or a consultant and you're struggling to get more clients and sales, it's because your marketing messages aren't hitting. So that's what we're going to touch on. And as I have you improve that, the result of that is more sales and more clients, right? Okay, so let me read it. You got a go-getter who continues to rise in spite of what life has thrown their way. They love to learn. They love bettering themselves as well as those around them. They love fashion. So this sounds more like a mission statement than a brand avatar, right? It sounds a little bit more like a mission statement than a brand avatar. So who's the go-getter? Is it men? Is it women? Right? So you should identify that. Who continues to rise in spite of what life has thrown their way. So I would get more specific. I help, or I create X, or I help men, I help women who have faced some adversity, right? It can't be both. It got to be one or the other. Get specific. Can't be both. That doesn't mean women or men can't do the thing, but you can't speak to both in your marketing. You gotta choose. So you help men or women who continue to, you know, you help men or women who face some adversity, rise up, something like that. Continue to learn to get what? What is the result? Like, what is the result? Because I know you have a fashion brand, but what is the result? Because your clothing helps them do what? Does it help them with it? What does it help them with self confidence? Does it help them feel better about themselves? Um, you understand what I'm saying? Because I understand what you're saying, but this phrase is more like a mission statement than a client avatar. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's unisex. All right. So you could say something like, because the thing is, the market's not gonna lie, right? So you can have unisex clothing, but if more men's buying it than women, then the market's telling you like it's men. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's more women buying it than men, then the market's telling you that it's women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Women buy men's hoodies all the time and sweatsuits all the time. Like that's normal. That's regular. Um, so that's how I would look at it. Look what the market is dictating as far as your sales are concerned. That's going to tell you who the clothing is for. Like your sales are going to determine that. Even if you want to say, I make unisex clothing. But think about if that client avatar is facing this type of adversity, right? You introducing them to your clothing is going to help build up what? Their self-confidence, so then they can what? So they can take over their life, so they can show up as their authentic self, so they can take that next level in life. You understand what I'm saying? Your ideal customer facing X, right? You help them with that by introducing them to your clothing, or they get access to your clothing, and then the result is what? That's how I would look at it. And man, today's episode is flying. It's almost 30 minutes already, man. This is great, man. This makes me so happy. I ain't even gonna lie. And I know that this is gonna help so many people. So I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I might do this every day. This was super dope, honestly. Um, But yeah, so just to recap, we talked about the secret formula. I'm gonna drop a link below, right? This link below, because this is gonna be repeated on it's gonna just go right to YouTube. The link below, click this questionnaire. And this questionnaire is just gonna give you a couple questions. And then I'll be able to email you the secret formula questions directly. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to email you those directly, and then you can kind of work through that on your own merit. So, Angela, Mobilionist, I hope you guys, received a lot of value from today's episode. I hope that it kind of guides you, and then also, Angela, play around with that concept, you know, um, and then that should bring you a little further along, and as a result, that should help you kind of carve out your avatar, right? Which will help you with your messaging. And then just really look at your sales. Look at your sales and see who's buying it. Is it more men or more women? Because the market's always going to tell you what it looks like. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with as many people as you can because we all need this marketing sauce. We all do. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's at it's Brendan Boyd. Um, and then if you're looking for a coach to coach you on marketing, right? Or if you want to be more productive, I got an 8-week program and a 4-month program. Make sure that you inquire below in the comments, man. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. This marketing show doesn't have a name yet, but it will have one pretty soon, man. And that just affirms what I talk to people all the time is take imperfect action. All right. I'll see you guys on the next episode.